This is Nam Tamba, the convo, where two fathers, weekend warriors, athletes, entrepreneurs, OGs, and most importantly, black men converse about any and everything. From the black community to relationships, of course, music and sports, and how all of that ties into programming, and just other random timeline happenings. You know how we do. There's segments like Words from the Other Mall, Flag Football wasn't enough though, Support Your Own, and as the editing team always say, we working over here. We appreciate the support. Know what I'm talking about?
All right, we're having it with you. This is not talking about, not talking about. I am your co-host, Deuce the Philosopher.
It's just Mo.
You know what I'm saying? Out here, man.
This week we trying something different. I got my homeboy from back in Richmond. I'm calling you Lefty, man. That's what I always called you back then. So we're going by Lefty. That's cool?
Yep, that's all right.
All right, cool. My man already told me that he's controversial. Like he
Right.
said that.
Oh, before we get into any of that, you left-handed like in everything, or you just
I can't do anything right-handed.
can't do nothing right-handed?
I can, but I'm not gonna tell you what I can do with my right hand. I'm gonna leave that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, cause I'm left-handed and I'm artistically left-handed and athletically right-handed.
I got you.
So
So you more ambidextrous.
yeah.
Got you. Nice word for the day.
Right.
Oh, well, shit, I guess we could go ahead and start with last night, early this morning.
Yeah. So Deontay Wilder got his ass whipped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Again. This don't look bad.
Yeah.
Because I asked you.
It won't that bad though.
I'm not gonna say that part. What he said.
I mean, cause we feel.
Why wasn't it that bad?
Go ahead. You got it. You heard him.
Cause I don't want to make no excuses for him. Cause yes, I think it felt worse to us because of what he took on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think that's why he catching all this heat. You know what I'm saying? Cause he took on way too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He want to fight for the black community and the ancestors on God and them and all that other shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he took on a lot of pressure and that shit make your legs skinny.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looked bad though.
It looked bad, yeah, cause we don't like seeing a black man get his ass whipped by a white.
No, but like I asked you, like, what was the last knockdown that looked that bad? That last one?
All of them.
All of them was bad though.
All of them be bad.
Okay, that's true.
All of them be bad. Everybody
So like you said, it's more the pressure.
Yeah, it's the more the pressure he took on. He did it for us, and we was all behind him. We all wishing you well. We all.
Did he have on another jumpsuit?
Nah,
he had a lighter jacket on.
He just had on the robe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just he skipped too many leg days. That's what happened.
Oh man, he has no calves.
Yeah, he was all up top.
Or
You know
nothing.
what I'm saying? He was all up top, bro. Like
All top,
you put on 20 extra pounds in the shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did.
And it's funny that, I guess it always goes with boxing, because he came out there with a plan. In the first round, he had a plan. You know what I mean?
Everybody got a plan until you get punched in the face.
There you go. All fun and games till somebody get hurt.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't play boxing.
Yeah.
And above all else, the nigga can't fight.
That's the and I think that's what
Can't
people
fight, bro.
have been not wanting to say.
Yeah.
Like we
That's
all
why
knew that, but we didn't
can't
want
fight.
to say
He can't box.
fight. Yeah,
He can't box.
Oh
Yeah.
no, not at all.
He
Not
can't
at all.
box. He
No.
just can't box. That's it.
Not at
Because
all.
like
I thought it
you
was
said, he
street
had a
fight.
plan. He go into the body, then he got punched in the face, and it was Wilder. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The nigga lived up to his name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
He lost
Wilder
all-
was the opponent.
He lost all thought process.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
started
he did.
swimming. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
So,
watched it with no commentating.
you-
So I was sitting there watching. I was like, what am I watching? Then, like you said, he got hit in the face, and it was a wrap. And then all of a sudden, it was just right haymakers the whole way.
Yeah. All he was doing was haymakers, trying to swing for the fences.
One of them outside the club fights.
Yep.
Yep.
Lost all training. He was just hoping to hit
Yeah.
him before he go down.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's funny because I always wonder if he had a chin. He got a chin.
So he got a chin like shit.
Yeah, he got a chin. I mean, you get hit enough times in the chin, you're definitely gonna go down sooner or later.
Yeah.
So
But
let
he
me
was-
ask you this though:
what's
do
that?
Tyson Fury really have, like, in your all honesty, he doesn't even have a tricep. So where's his power coming from? Like, I don't even see.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he was fighting Joshua,
Uh-huh.
the other cat,
yeah.
Wilder would have went down sooner. In my opinion, he's a lot stronger than Tyson. What's his name? Tyson
Fury.
Fury.
You think it got something to do with the type of gloves and the knuckles?
It might be, but it seemed like Tyson was like playing with him too much.
He definitely was. He definitely could have ended that fight a lot earlier.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
but I don't think
like, man, he don't have no power.
No, I don't think it's because he don't have the power. I think he was just toying with him. I don't think he could have knocked him down. I think he could have knocked him down earlier. Huh?
Mass. It's science.
That's where the power is coming from?
Part. Yeah, it's the science part of it.
It's
Mass
the size of his body.
Velocity equals, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever it equals.
Punishment.
EM too.
E equals MC squared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga weigh a lot.
Yeah.
And like I said, you could see it every time you put it in the headlock, leaned on him. You just put the extra weight on him.
Yeah,
He's 6'6".
You know what
I'm saying?
It was.
He's 6'9".
He's 6'6", and this dude keep putting weight on you, and you bending over for every joint. Every time you
Yeah.
throw
You
wild
let
ass
him do
punch, you let him just put you down, and now you got to come back and you got to get your shit together. That shit is tiring.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it is.
And we, like I said, I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna act like I actually fought, but 3 minutes is a long time to be in a fucking ring.
It is.
Avoiding punches
Absolutely.
and shit and all that shit, getting punched.
And
Even
get leaned
while
on.
you breathing and shit, you lean, you get
While
leaned
you
on.
breathing.
And like I said, you know how it is when you're around some funky motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know this nigga funky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You breathing in all that funk, ready to throw up and shit. You know what I'm saying? You
I
probably
know he
can't
ain't take
breathe.
no
You're
shower.
holding your breath half the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, oh, this nigga, ugh.
And you can't fight.
You can't the fuck
That's
fight.
true.
And on top of all that, you can't the fuck fight. Keep getting in the ring.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so let me ask you this: does this set him up? This set him up for Joshua, then, right?
I think he'll knock
Yeah.
Joshua the fuck out.
Yeah.
Who,
'Cause-
Tyson?
Yeah. Tyson's no slouch.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Joshua. First of
you
all,
got Tyson knocking Joshua.
Tyson gonna have to fight Usyk because I don't think Joshua could beat Usyk.
Yeah. That's the fight. Usyk's not losing the belts.
Yeah, Usyk crazy. That nigga, he not losing that shit to Joshua.
Did you see that fight?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
What happened?
Joshua lost them belts to the foreign dude Usyk. He lost his fight to Usyk last week. 2 weeks
Oh
ago.
man, I was rooting for that guy too. So
Yeah. Assuming I'm
So
rooting for
they
everything
have-
black. That's why this Deontay Wilder shit hurt. But I mean, you know,
Yeah. I mean,
sometimes you gotta be real with
you
the
think about
everybody.
like 2 or 3 years ago, everybody wanted to see Joshua versus Wilder.
Wilder. Now you gonna
That
have to
shit's out
see
the window.
Usyk versus Fury.
And honestly, I mean, that's a
It's probably a better fight.
yeah. They can fight.
Yeah,
that's the way it's gonna have to go
It's
then.
boxing.
Yeah. I mean, Joshua had more technical skills than Wilder, but
Yeah, but he also got the fragile skull and shit.
yeah.
But now I think Wilder might have a fragile skull now, bro.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
I mean, he got tore up.
Yeah. I asked you, Lefty, what do you think for Wilder's career? You think it's a wrap? What you think next?
Who?
Wilder.
Man, he a wash, man. Like, he can't fight, man. I wouldn't jump in the ring with him, but I don't see nobody else. Not unless they can get a good payday out of him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
at the same time, he made it to what? 30 and 35 and 38 and
40 and 0.
yeah. So he beat 40.
He's 40 and 0.
With 41, he right now he 41, 2 and 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know it's
But he ain't like they say. He
Okay.
ain't,
So
it
now
wasn't like he was fighting Lennox Lewis and motherfucking Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas.
Yeah,
It wasn't at a time where heavyweights were the heavyweight division was
Yeah.
some shit for a while.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's just now starting to get back to where it looks like. All right, it's some fighters, but he ain't really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But neither one of them really fought anybody. You know what I mean?
because one nobody really there.
Yeah, Tyson Fury beat
No,
old
not at all.
Crisco. That's what got him the lineal championship or whatever the fuck.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit like that. But they ain't really. You know what I'm saying? The heavyweight division
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
isn't like Ali's time.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Ali, Frazier, Foreman.
What was that you said you ain't know, B?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know he had won that many fights.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Hell
I was
yeah.
trying, like my man just said. They didn't fight anybody. I don't know. Outside of Tyson, I don't know any big fights.
And it was big boxing people though in the sport, you know what I mean? So he won't beat up like slouches because of like the titles he had and shit like that, you know what I mean? But I don't think when I asked is his career over, I don't think it's a case where like he got exposed. Like I think everything we saw, we already knew. It was just Tyson was able to actually take advantage of that. You know what I mean?
True.
These other boxers knew that he was. The other boxers that got in the ring with him knew that they were going to be more technical than him. But they only had to watch out for his right hand, and it still ain't work.
Yeah.
So I don't really think his career is actually over. You know what I mean? Like I said, we still root for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
But we still think You need to get some more training.
Not what it is,
So
and you know what I'm saying. I pondered on this shit all night, right?
Okay.
Cause I wanted to drag it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I want to drag it. Nigga can't fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was ready to drag it. But in all reality, this was probably the best I've seen him. As far as a boxer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Is this the longest match he been in? I think 11 rounds was the longest match, right?
He went the distance.
No,
man.
he went the distance the first round.
Yeah, he went the distance the first
round.
round.
They tied up and shit. You know what I'm saying? After he
When
knocked him down
when
in like
he was
the 10th
shaking
round.
all over the field. I mean, shaking all over the ring.
Nah, the first joint when they tied, they went the whole 12. You know what I'm saying? He tied.
The first one went to 12.
After
and
he
the
knocked
second
him
one
down,
was-
and it was like
Yeah,
11, 12
yeah.
seconds that they let this nigga lay on the ground and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So and then he got washed the next two fights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But like you
He
said,
got washed.
so you say this the best he looked technically though?
Yeah.
Because he had a
Yeah,
plan
I
in the
think
first
so.
round?
I
Because he
think
had a
so.
plan in the first couple rounds. But like I said, if this is a case of you just can't beat this dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You
So
met
let
your
me ask
match.
you this.
This is the case of
Wasn't
you
he-
met your match.
Yeah, that's
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's true.
You met your match.
Wasn't
You
he
bickered.
trained though?
What'd you say?
Wasn't he trained by Mayweather?
No, he was trained by the dude he beat up. One of his 41 knockouts. One of the niggas he
So-
knocked out is now it was
So he
his trainer.
turned down Mayweather.
Yeah, he turned out Mayweather because Mayweather said, "Let me work with you. I'll teach you how to beat everybody." And then he said,
And
"Nah,"
he
because he
said
wanted to
no.
stick to his pride. He wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? Mayweather only doing this shit because, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't thinking basketball. He was thinking black community. That's another thing I want to talk about, like how he took on the whole black community as, you know what I'm saying? So Mayweather not really black community. We were struggling and shit. Mayweather run around in Gucci.
So you're
And
not
Gucci
making,
said,
yeah, so you're not making the best decisions
Yeah.
for your
Yeah.
career because you
wanna hold to the black community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of
I got
people you be like I said, I'm rooting for everything black, but you gotta also approach the shit with them two magical words, which is common sense and logic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
two magical
I got you.
phrases or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I
you gotta
got
use
you.
common
I know
sense,
what you
logic,
were
and thought
saying,
process, and that's saying like, you know what I'm saying? He with Mayweather could have taught him to do the shoulder roll because it looked like nigga, you don't know nothing about these.
Like he was trying to and just still
No,
get
it looked
caught
like he was just like, I'm gonna lean back and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, and getting caught on the
Yeah,
nose.
and just getting
You
caught
probably
on
shoulda
the chin,
trained
the
with
nose,
Mayweather.
whatever the fuck dude want to hit you at.
What'd you say, Lefty?
He should have just trained with
Yeah, I've
Mayweather.
been curious to see what that turned out to, man.
I would have.
Yeah,
But pride
You
is
know
the
what I'm
devil.
yeah.
Yes. Even at my age right now, I don't plan on doing no fighting. But if a nigga want to help me out,
Hey,
like,
look,
hey, look, man, you need to watch out for that, John. I mean, hey, you know what? You might be right.
I got you. You know what? You might be right. If you can help me progress, but like I said, you go and grab a dude who you beat up
Yeah, that makes no
to
sense.
teach you how to win a fight.
Mhm.
So the dude he beat up that trained him probably was laughing on the inside.
Because this might get back.
Yeah, him and his previous trainer at home.
Yeah.
You know-
Sitting there
you know-
drinking beers and shit.
I told you.
Somebody gave Fury his whole plan.
Right. This what he gonna do. You gonna go to your body and then you gonna try to
Wow.
knock you out.
He probably ain't need the whole play. All he needed was like, you punch him in the face, he gonna figure out what the plan is.
He do shit quick.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, I'm rooting for the brother. A wise man told me last night, maybe it's time to try basketball. See what I'm saying?
Where did he come from anyway?
Tuscaloosa, what you mean where he come from?
Alabama.
No. I mean, what sport was he playing first? Like, how did he even?
He been a boxer. He did start late, but he been a boxer.
He
He got
started boxing at like 20.
he got a medal in 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he been
Okay.
boxing. Yeah,
Alright.
but like I said, but what's been working was working. So when somebody try to come tell you, yo, you might need to change this, it's like, but I don't need to because my track record shows that I don't need to. So
Yeah,
pride gets in the way. You know what I mean? You're not really
Yeah.
wanting to listen because. So hopefully he'll listen now. You would think he would have. Like I said, I think he did listen, but you at this age you you gonna revert back to who the fuck
He
you
met
are.
his match.
Yeah.
I think that's more what it is.
Marvel X-Men movie when Wolverine was fighting the Blob. Wolverine was in immaculate shape. He's a fucking killing machine. But every time you hit the Blob, he's absorbing your punches.
Okay.
Cause he got a lot of fat for that shit to disperse the energy.
Are we still talking about who's talking about Tyson now? Or?
Both. The reason why he met his match is
The
because
Blob and
his
Wolverine.
muscle fighting fat. And fat wins sometimes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because he just absorbed all the punishment and just dispersed the energy through his guts and, you know what I'm saying? The little muffin top he was wearing and shit. Sometimes you
man.
beat your match, bro.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Like I said, I
That's
think he
true.
took on too much weight as trying to fight for the whole, for us
Yeah.
and ancestors and shit. And, you know what I mean? I think he took on too much weight. He should have just been focused on.
He always
Okay.
he always doing something stupid like that. Just like that suit he put on and said the suit wore him out.
Yeah.
But that was somebody else saying. I don't
it's
think
the
he
pressure
said that
of the
shit.
world on his back.
Yeah. I like dude said. I don't really think that was him saying. I think, you know what I mean.
It was
They just
people
put
trying
that.
to say.
You think that was just the media?
Yeah, I think it was people saying this is one of
Portraying
the
that.
reasons why he probably was tired.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and niggas
I
just ran
got you.
with it.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Well,
So, okay.
Shit. Speaking of people running with shit, fuck it. 50 on the run.
Yeah.
Cause we talked about it a couple weeks ago with the 3 theme songs.
Yeah.
Like all 3 of those are fire.
Fire.
You know what I mean? And
But it ain't just the theme song.
yeah, it definitely ain't. You know what I mean? And you haven't seen BMF yet, right, Lefty?
I have not seen it yet. No.
Well, yeah, we'll tell you it's fire. We're not gonna spoil it for you, but it's definitely
So
fire.
how many episodes in on it?
The 3rd one comes out today.
Yeah. The 3rd one will be today.
Yeah, 3rd one comes out today.
Oh man, I'm behind.
Yeah, it's definitely good. But I think it's like, you know what I mean, 50's doing pretty good with what he's doing in this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As executive producer, he 3-0.
Yeah. Cause I forgot who asked me this. Like, yo, what does 50 do though? Like, what is his role? What did he do?
He probably right behind this shit.
And I was like, man, you finding the right
input.
I forgot who said you finding the right IP, you find the right intellectual property. Like you finding the good stories and you putting it with the people that you know that can get this done, you know what I mean? Right. Like y'all ain't question what Suge Knight was doing. It's the same thing.
Let me ask you this.
You know what I mean? Yeah. What's that?
Let me ask you this. Do you think alright. So I'm a 50 fan. Ever since 2003. Before that, I was a fan. My thing is this. Do you think that his story is a little redundant? I started to think that. I think he suffers from PTSD or something. Because his stories seem to be the same. Like, Raising Kanan is Get Rich or Die Trying.
The movie, yeah.
He's just telling the story over and over and over again. So it's like, is it a little redundant? Because to me, I'm like, damn, is that all you did?
But
at
the same time, I think that's like knowing your customer, and I think that sadly points the finger at us that we like dumb shit like that much to watch you tell me this movie in a series. You feel me? And just link it with something that didn't really like, and link it with power. Cause we like power. Like I do like it how it's linking up with power, but now when you put it like that, I'm like, yeah, that's all that was.
I mean, what it say to me is, it's one of them type of niggas in their hood, and you could tell their story repeatedly.
That's true too. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You can tell that story because everybody experienced a Kanan type. You know what I'm saying? Everybody experienced a power type. You know what I mean? Ghosts.
Because I think in all these jokes we can find out.
Hard-ass white boy like Tommy.
Yeah,
it's always relatable.
I think in all these jokes, especially with the Kanan joke, we could find us in all. Especially like when it goes to the classroom.
Yeah.
One of us could have just been one of them. So that means you've seen that.
Goof-ass,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We all know, or you know somebody like that.
Yeah.
We all knew a jukebox. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You know what I mean? We all knew a Kanan type motherfucker.
And that's hip hop.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop is. You telling
whatever the Puerto Rican kid famous. You know what I'm saying? We all know what famous.
He gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
He gonna get fucked up.
You say what?
Famous gonna get fucked up.
Okay.
I'm curious to see how.
You know who's gonna do it though?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Oh,
but you're making me a believer now.
What do you what storyline are you looking forward to in season 2 with Kanan?
From Kanan?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see when my boys gonna slide in. Ghost and Tommy.
Yeah.
Like when? What's the age? What's the age difference between these guys? Like what is the significance to them?
Cause they looked up to these niggas, right?
Yeah, and they natural born killers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they started from an early age. I just want to know how do you tie these guys into what's going on?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see how that goes.
Yeah. I'm curious about
that's really interesting.
I'm curious about the jukebox flip. Like how that's going on. Like we kind of see the motives, but I still don't see how it's going to happen. Because it was definitely going to be about how she became dirty as she became. She was dirty.
Cause she's still hood. She's still from the hood.
She was still,
yeah.
That fuck around to be a series. Yeah. She fuck around and get her own fucking season.
Jukebox made a spinoff.
That'll be, because niggas don't want to watch that. We seen it before.
She was gangster.
Yeah, she was gangster. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely gotta catch BMF though, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I keep hearing about it. I don't even let nobody talk to me about it because I ain't heard it. I ain't seen it yet. So I was like, man, don't talk about it yet. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm biting my tongue like shit.
No, you might as well go ahead. Go ahead.
No, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Oh yeah, a couple fun facts or whatever. You know the dude that's playing Meech is actually Big Meech's son.
I heard that.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah, I
that's
did
pretty
hear
dope.
that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Is that guy in the movie?
Who was that?
The Jeezy cat, Young Jeezy. Is he in this so far? Is he in it yet?
Nah. So Jeezy was a pop up in the joint? Like he's part of, he's actually part
I'm not sure. I'm not. Jeezy told me that he told the world that was his people.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to figure out when does he pop up.
Yeah, because when my girl asked me what it was all about, I was like, you know, when Rick Ross used to talk about this shit. So like, yeah, I wonder like, were they actually just talking about like we just talked about? Were you just talking about what you seen, or were they actually? Cause you know me at this point, I don't believe no rapper was in anything.
Nope.
So
not at this point.
I don't
yeah,
either.
no, unless you J. Cole, you know what I mean, that type shit. But yeah, so yeah, if Jeezy was to make a cameo, that'd be kind of dope.
I don't think it'll be this early in the show.
Oh yeah, definitely not. But I mean,
like,
and I think that's a dope thing about why we can't. I'm mad because we can't talk to you about the Woo. Okay, that's a dope thing about the Woo on Hulu. How it's a lot of it's a lot of cameos from dudes. They talk about the Woo, but they talk about the era.
Yeah.
So what's dope to us is to see somebody from that era just make a cameo. Because a lot of times they don't say their name. They just do some name dropping themselves. Like, this beat's for this person, this person.
I was talking to Eric the other day.
Yeah. So you figure out.
It was Eric Sherman.
Yeah, that type shit. Yeah, like that.
So was y'all Woo fans?
I was a big Meth fan. I wasn't really a Woo fan, and I got older and realized these niggas ain't saying shit.
It was that New York.
Yeah. You know New York mixed with the 5% type shit on, you know, type shit. Yeah.
5% of slang.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah. But
okay, because I ain't like them either. I came up on the 3-6, so it was like when Woo came out, I wasn't interested.
How old are you, B?
That's the reason why I didn't watch it. Huh?
How old are you?
38.
Yeah, it's just.
So Woo was a little bit like, ain't they like in their 50s, almost 60?
You really did that to them. There's no way in the world they are. 50s?
Oh, they're not that old?
Lower 50s, older, like top 40s,
Late
I don't know.
40s?
Yeah.
No,
because I been realizing, dog, we think niggas are old and don't be thinking we old. So when you go look up these niggas' age like that, this nigga only 4 years older than me, dog.
Wait a minute.
Because niggas...
Oh, you ain't number what, 40? You 39, right?
Yeah, 39. I think the Woo was like early, like late 40s.
Yeah, 48.
Oh, you sure?
I mean, dog,
I thought they was almost 60, man.
You're doing a lot with that one. That's what you gave me with that 60s part, man.
My bad. Maybe 52.
Yeah, 52 sounds perfect. I really think one of them just turned 52.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on that one.
But yeah, I was thinking about that when you said you came up under 3-6. I'm thinking like, we just a year apart. But
but I didn't. I guess it was the demographics. You know what I'm saying? I guess where I came up at, or where I lived at, it was a little different. I don't know.
This nigga, motherfucker, Ghostface 51.
So you say what?
Ghostface 51.
Yeah, 52.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's one of the younger dudes.
Yeah, Ghostface 51.
The nearest size.
Yeah. But yeah, that's still funny. The 3-6. Where you was in Southside. You grew up in Southside. Then you in Chesterfield.
Yep. No. I moved. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay.
My last year of high school, I moved to Chesterfield.
Okay.
But before that, I was at Will.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Is that what?
Methodist who? What did he say? He said somebody age?
Yeah, they all in their 50s.
Yeah, I figured that, yeah. So they got me back like 12 years.
Yeah, you're right,
You know what I'm saying? So it was just a little different.
Yeah, I mean, but 3-6 niggas probably older. DJ probably older shit. Look at Juicy J.
They might be. Juicy J probably like 43. But it'd be weird though, you know.
Yeah, that's funny though. But yeah, like I said, I think that'd be the dope part about shows like, even with Kanan. Yeah. Is this a nostalgia? Oh, I remember that jacket. Like little small shit like that. Like,
hey, it'd be the era of the clothes.
Big old clothes, and then the music you hear him playing in the car, like all that type shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, that man was fresh on that show too. My man, Neek.
Yeah, he stayed fresh.
Oh man, hey,
my
Joey Badass.
My nigga who was around with me yesterday. Oh man, Curve, he didn't even know that was Joey Badass. Yeah, hell yeah. You knew that, right?
No, I didn't. Somebody had to tell me.
Yeah, that's Joey Badass. He doing his thing.
That nigga Nick is Joey Badass.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a testament to how he pulling it off. Like he's from New York, but he's not like a nigga from a different part of New York.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like he crushing that joint, and the exact opposite of the RZA.
Man, I don't think it's crazy on there.
Well, shit. Since we're talking about music from back in the day, one of my other favorite topics, Verzuz. And you said you don't watch all the Verzuz. You only tune in for like the ones you really interested in, or yeah, because I kind of tune in for all. I tune in for every single one of them. I dipped on Trina and Eve joint kind of early, but the rest of them I be there for the whole joint. So I'm kind of hyped for this. But when I brought it up, you said you a big you a big fan of Big Daddy Kane? I couldn't say Big Daddy Kane.
I was more so a fan than KRS-One. Like I'm not I don't look to music for lyrics.
And that's what.
So it's kind of like
I peeped that when you said the whole 3-6 thing.
Yeah, I don't look to them for the lyrics. It's like, oh, we're in the club, we ready to smash something, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was always with the shit, so that's why I gravitated to that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that lyrical stuff, man, it's like, words.
You got to be in the mood for that type shit.
Yeah. And the only person I can listen to is Nas.
Okay.
Like, I don't give J. Cole a chance, but none of them guys, because it's too many words.
Come back.
It's too many words, man.
Too many words.
Too many words.
Oh shit! Yeah. Real quick, give me a top 5 then. Fuck it. Yours.
Rap?
Yeah, like no favorite 5 though, not like
favorite 5.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to go. Nas.
Yeah.
Wayne. 3 Stacks.
Okay.
But then some words.
You just named some MCs, but go ahead.
Oh yeah. But see, I can deal with them because their beats grab me first.
Nas beats grab you first?
No. He's the only person I give a chance to give me all of those words.
Okay.
But I would have to say 3 Stacks. I'm on and off with T.I.
Okay.
But he in my top 5. I can listen to him, you know what I'm saying, consistently.
Yeah.
And then I would have to go Pat. Pat is in my 5.
Okay.
Project Pat. Yeah.
I can rock with that. I like hearing people's favorite 5. Like I don't like to hear a person's top 5 because that sounds like you trying to
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I don't want to hear. I like to hear your favorite 5. I like to hear the difference. You gonna hear like 1 or 2 you might expect it, but like that 5th one, they gonna kind of I'm gonna throw somebody different in. Like I like that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I like the new age a whole lot too, though.
Like who
you
though?
rocking with in the new age?
I don't fuck with nobody in the new age like talking about. What's new age though?
I mean, what's going on right now? Like
Name some niggas so I can say I don't like them.
I like Dolph.
That's the one nigga I do like. Yeah, I fuck with Dolph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but I don't like Key Glock.
Why not?
Cause Dolph is enough of that dumb shit for me.
Alright, I give you that. Alright. What do you think about what's that dude name? Just locked up. NBA YoungBoy.
Nigga, the sentence you said before that, I already knew what my answer was gonna be.
Nope.
I don't like that nigga not one bit. Yeah.
They talk a lot, right? Like they talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, and I ain't got no problem with it. We from the era of talking shit. Like I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think because I'm just old. Like I look at the platform a lot earlier. Now I understand. Like these niggas is kids, dog. Stop judging them. Like I'm really on that. So I just like don't listen to them and try not to diss them. But when niggas keep saying their name, I'm like, see, that's the problem. Y'all, too many of y'all listen to this dumb shit. And you know what I mean? Not you, my nigga, but you know what I mean?
No, I get you what you're saying. Yeah. What you think, so Lil Baby is who you think you like? You rock with them?
I wasn't rocking with Lil Baby at first, but then when when the pandemic hit and then when doing the music awards, when he changed one of his songs to talk about what was going on, I really started rocking with him and then found out, oh, he alright on the mic. He can rhyme a little bit. A lot of times it be that. Like I don't even, like you say, well, you don't give a nigga enough chance with the words. I don't give a nigga no chance if I just don't like you, and I'm wrong for that. But you know what I mean? Like I ain't even got time for it. Then I listen to like, oh, I just do this kind of alright. You know what I mean? Yeah. Give me one more whack nigga so I can say you whack.
One more whack. The Baby.
Yeah, I fuck with the Baby.
I let you go
fuck with because he for real gangster.
Yeah, I rock with the Baby. Yeah, I rock with the Baby. Yeah.
He reminds me of Ludacris too much, but I like Ludacris.
That's
very corny.
Yeah. Ludacris is one of the rappers that's like is only one of them. And the Baby's kind of the same way. Like when you hear a nigga rap like
they flow consistent. Yeah. It's still the cadence. They cadence is they cadence.
That's funny because I don't know if this is sexist, but Megan gets hated for that.
For her cadence, being her cadence?
All the time. Like, she's trying to say on every
All the
track.
other chicks trying to do it, too.
Man, I love her.
Yeah.
I
Rhymes?
love her legs so bad, man. Oh, my
You
God.
think it was drug head and shit?
Yes, I am. Her legs are way longer than my body, and I just want to rub
Thick
it.
ass up.
Have you heard a project from her, an entire project from her?
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
And
I was like, what am I listening to? But I liked it. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, oh.
she can go.
I'm listening to it.
She can go. It just be too much. Like I said,
She's
just
selling that pussy rap.
all the time, and it's no.
Yeah.
Just think what you know. You don't do some a little different. Like give me
I
2
need
or
to
3
find
tracks.
out if it's really fire like that. I need to know.
The more and more these
You know
tracks
what I'm
you
saying?
hear.
Just tell me.
But you
Tell
don't
me
really
about it.
want to
Just
know
find
though, because you're not really ready to put everything on it.
There you go.
Because you fuck around and throw it on you, now you got everything on it. Right?
I'm in trouble then.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
so
tell
you
what
don't really want to know if it's worth giving up everything for.
I'm not gonna
You ain't
tell
ready to
what
write
happened.
shorty and say, hey, look, mama, I'm not coming
Wearing all
home.
that.
Hey, baby, put your mom. Put your mom on the
Put your
phone.
mom on the phone. Hey, look, I ain't coming home. I done found sunshine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Damn
shit.
right.
So you
Oh, man.
so you rocking with Big Daddy Kane
And well,
in the verses?
in the verses only because I like him. And you know what's funny? I just said I don't like too many flashy people, but he's flashy.
Yeah.
Flashy, one of the flashiest.
You know what I'm saying? KRS-One is more of a lyrical genius. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he got the blueprint for Nas and Jay-Z, half of the niggas that's on that type of rap. So
Yeah.
that's exactly, you can see why I'm going Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
It's the lyrics. It's like, damn, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Man, write it down. You know what I'm saying? Write it down so I can read it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't understand what you said just now.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to think that much when I'm listening to a song, if that makes any sense.
Nah,
It do.
Yeah.
Like everything got its time and its place.
It's one vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll catch up to me later.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a Carol.
Of course.
Chris fan or
Of
whatever.
course. There was no doubt in my mind you was going to say KRS-One.
Yeah. But I've learned, especially with the Ja Rule joint, that it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And Chris is more of a performer, I think, as far as like the crowd. But Big Daddy Kane used to put on shows, like with dancers and all that shit. So it was a show itself.
Yeah.
So like I'm curious to see how.
Because he was too cool to do the dancing himself.
Yeah. So I'm curious, and it's not to take away. Like I'm pretty sure he moved the crowd also. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I think it'll be like what KRS-One would follow the blueprint of Ja Rule did, and what Jada Kiss do. I'm running this. I'm gonna talk the most.
Yeah.
I'm gonna control what's going on.
Oh, man.
I
But
still
old
feel like
school-
he's gonna get out swag.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. In a generation of swagginess, Big Daddy Kane gonna out swag KRS-One.
But that's exactly what
Yes,
didn't
sir.
happen with Dipset and Locks though,
But they wasn't Big Daddy Kane personality. You know what I'm saying?
because there wasn't one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch that one? The Locks and Dipset?
Yes, I did.
Did you go in there thinking Dipset stood a chance?
No.
Okay. Is that what hindsight, or you really thought that?
It was hindsight. It was like, man, I know these niggas ain't prepared.
Yeah. Okay.
They
That
weren't
part.
prepared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It showed. Cameron tried to save him, but it was like not enough.
It was not enough.
It was not enough, man. I don't know what Jada and them. They must have really listened to Diddy, man.
No, I mean,
Diddy said, put on the show.
I think it's Jadakiss. Jadakiss learned that when he went against Fabulous, man. Like, you come out here with a plan and make that person try to fix his shit to your plan. You stick to your shit.
Who won that one, though?
Jadakiss.
Yeah, Jadakiss is undefeated.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
He owned
Because
Verzuz.
that was one of the first ones, right?
It's
Yeah.
Timberland, Swiss Beats,
Yeah,
and Jadakiss.
that was one of the first ones they did, like, in the same room, and people started getting up and performing. Because that's what people were saying. Like, Jadakiss realized that, oh, yeah, Fab too cool for this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out here and perform.
Cool.
And I got to have fun type shit. Yeah.
Or he realized, I got to carry this show because he too cool to actually entertain
Have
me.
y'all
I'm
ever
having fun.
seen Fab
Yeah,
in
I'm
person?
doing
So I'm just going to have fun.
Yeah.
So
You said what, B?
Have you ever seen Fab in person?
Yeah, see y'all, nigga.
Okay, exactly. So I just went to Houston in August. No, I'm sorry, September.
Uh-huh.
And he popped up. Fab popped up.
Okay.
Didn't even know he was in the building. And I can see why Jadakiss would win because all you got to do is move.
Yeah.
All he had to do is move from side to side on the stage and he would have won. Fab don't move.
He don't. Yeah.
He didn't move. He didn't move when he was in Houston. He stood there. You know what I'm saying?
I seen him up here too. Cinema
Okay,
in DC,
yeah,
yeah.
interaction.
He don't move, yeah. He don't move. He don't put on no
do
show
too much
for him.
moving,
He don't
man.
put on no
Yeah,
show
what
for
you
him.
said,
Trying to sweat out them jerseys.
Like I never seen him in a concert, and I would think his concert game would be better than us seeing him in the club.
Yeah.
As far as, you know what I mean, actually set up a performance type joint, opposed to me just, I'm going to rap a little bit while y'all niggas.
Yeah, well,
That's different. I would hope, you know what I mean? But it seems like
exactly
Jadakiss is like, no, I'm about to rock no matter where the fuck I'm at.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he know the
Shit, before we let you off, anybody you were looking forward to in Verzuz?
Yeah, it is. And and a lot of people don't agree with me when I say this, but a lot of people want to see Wayne go do a Verzuz, right? Ain't nobody fucking with Wayne except for Jay-Z. There's nobody else, in my opinion. Not even Drake.
Why you don't think Drake can go with it?
Because he don't real rap.
What you mean
No,
real
he don't.
Drake raps for the women, and that's it.
But Drake got 20 bangers. Drake got 20 bangers.
Yeah, he
got
definitely
20
has.
Wayne
He has
level
20
shit.
bangers. But them Jones ain't nothing like Wayne Jones.
Street Jones,
Ain't
yeah.
nothing like that, man.
Yeah.
Wayne is on some. I don't know, man.
He don't got
I'm a
20
big
Wayne
Wayne
type
fan.
Yeah.
Wayne can do features
Yes,
that smoke most motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was thinking
All features on.
most of Drake's street joints are features. Like either he's featured on it or he got somebody featured on this type.
Yeah, exactly.
And Wayne
His
featured
whole
on
album
most of
was a
Drake's
feature.
slaps.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's true. So
Exactly.
who play it first?
I would love
Right.
to see Jay-Z and Wayne.
Yeah.
Those are the
Jay-Z
only
and
two I
Wayne?
think.
But
Jay-Z
Jay
and
gonna have
Wayne,
to go back.
They the biggest rappers. They are, in my mind, the biggest rappers alive right now.
Yeah. No
Honestly,
interest in Ye?
Excuse me?
No interest in Ye?
I love Ye. I love everything about him. The dumb shit that everybody say he say, I love that too.
Why is that?
Because he just got a different mindset. He got a different way of thinking. Shit.
Respect.
Everybody shouldn't think the same.
Respect.
You know what I mean? Just like when Wayne took that picture with Trump, it was for a bigger purpose. Everybody came down on Wayne.
Yeah.
Your boy Kanye was talking to Trump, and it was like, he a Trump lover, but niggas love Trump now with these gas prices. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think them two things we can just gloss over as a nigga just having a different point of view and having a bigger. It's about I don't know. It's about I don't know. I mean, I guess if
I just like.
I will make a decision. I will make a decision for myself, so I can't really get mad at Wayne making a decision for himself. I'll put it that way.
You talking about Wayne?
Yeah, like this. I mean, we think the whole picture, him taking the picture with Wayne was for the whole party and all that type of shit. So, like I said, who am I to say, you know what I mean, what that dude did for himself? Thinking that I would be the one to look at it like the reason why you wouldn't do this because you know this is not a good look. To take a picture with this dude and what it was to represent for your black community. But we just talked about that with Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't built for that, and it ain't everybody's job. You have some people that actually want that type of weight on their back. You know what I mean? And we're not backing those people up. You feel like when you got people that actual black people that want to be in politics, we don't actually back them up. And then we get mad when they get into the ballpark where I gotta survive now because y'all won't do shit for me. I'm trying to do this in the third. I'm trying to make this move without y'all. I'm trying to show y'all the way and y'all think it's gonna work this in the third. So like, I mean, I don't know how I got all the way there, but it goes back to I can't really be judging people for making decisions. And Wayne obviously made a decision for himself.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
I think Ye just lost.
You think so?
I think social media and celebrityness-ism allows us to just judge people for going through their 20s on camera. If niggas had a camera on us and the dumb struggles and dumb shit we go through, it'd be equivalent to them. It's just theirs is on camera. And it looks better because they
dumber.
Yeah, probably dumber. You feel me?
Dumber.
Like, why did you really do that? I kind of understand why he did that, but why did you do it? You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's really, I'm really big on not really judging motherfuckers for what they doing. Especially because a lot of times the information I'm judging what they did it off of was fed to me from somebody else. And I don't know what that person's agenda is. You know what I mean? Because I'm the same, I tell a little moment, I'm the same when I walk into a store, people that look at me, they already have an agenda. They already think something about me already. You feel me? So why would I do the same thing to another person, especially another brother? You know what I mean?
That's true. Kanye is a little off his rocker. He say some crazy shit, man. But I'd be right there on it too.
Yeah.
Just to hear what he got to say.
Yeah. I think about that a lot. I think about that a lot when people ask a lot of people ask, who you like, DMX or Tupac more? And I always think about the fact that the reason why I like DMX more, didn't really like rock with Pac so much, like he was just lost. He was just lost. Yes, he was going through a lot of stuff. Like he was going radical, everything. He was extreme with it. He was learning new shit, and then it's like, yo, I learned something new. I'm about to do something with it right now because I can, and everybody's watching it. So we're seeing you going through that learning process, and you're an artist, so this is how you express it, and we just happen to be able to get it from you. You feel me? Opposed to some of us
you think he's an attention seeker?
Yes and no. I think that could be part of it. I think like the beginning of it, he could have been an attention seeker. But then when he got to the point where, no, I need to be doing this for the greater good, that's when they come and do what they need to do. You know what I mean? When you get the wisdom of what's really going on and the knowledge itself or what's about your community, or when you find out how much power you really have.
We needed all that ignorant shit from you. You're not giving us that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of it.
Yeah, that shit. You know what I mean? When he finally got to that point, and look, I mean, because you got to look, he got to that point by 25. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like he went through all that. By 25, a lot. You know what I mean?
He did, man. I keep forgetting how young he was before he died. Dude.
Yeah, we ain't did shit.
That don't crazy. He did a lot, man.
Yeah, like I said, but we saw that. Like, I mean, in our life from 21 to 25, we went through a lot of changes ourselves, bro. You gotta think about it. We went through a lot of changes ourselves. 21 to 25,
right?
That was the dumber part of our 20s. The other part was dumb because the other part was a little bit less dumb because there's a lot you learn from here. But it was still dumb too. Like your 20s are dumb. You feel me? Like, like I said, and these celebrities, man, they gotta face it in front of us, and then they get hit with, well, you asked for this. No, they really didn't. They really didn't. They just happened to be talented, and you were interested in their talent and wanted to watch them and become a fan of them. You put all this pressure on them.
But with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, and everybody ain't built. That's why I go back to everybody ain't built for that. Some people are. Because
that's why some of us ain't got no money like that.
Yeah, like when people get mad at Cardi B for having a say about something in politics. Why y'all listening to her? There's somebody over there. AOC is doing politics. Go listen to her. She wants to do this. But now y'all want to get on Cardi B. And the funny thing about it, Cardi B is getting information from her. You see what I'm saying? But she can't articulate it as well as AOC. Yeah. So you jumping on her. You see what I'm saying? Like that. And we not listening to AOC because this is more flashy. This is more cool over here, Cardi B type shit.
Yeah, she giving you all the goofy shit too.
Yeah, I'm definitely an old man. Get off my lawn right now.
I mean, it is what it is. Because you came from a generation where we was listening to words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the thought now.
Yeah. But we can go ahead and wrap this session up. I think, B, we definitely have to have you back on the show because, for one, you're controversial, and I like this, though. I like this.
Yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff that I don't agree with. You just let me know when you want to talk about it.
For sure. Appreciate you coming on, man, for real.
Yeah. No doubt, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll holler at you.
All right, now.
Go.
For sure.
Go.
Never lose. Wake up, hit the snooze, wrap up, blow a fuse. Play the game by the rules, change the game, then renew. Black man, now we gotta make a move. Don't like the cards, then switch up the deck. We've been playing chess, yup.
Peace, fam. This is your brother Mal, the other Mal, reporting from California, and I wanted to drop this off to y'all real quick. Let's think about the ancestors, man. I've been reflecting on this a lot, and I think this is a good thing to reflect on a Sunday morning, on a Wednesday afternoon, on a Friday night, is what I'm doing, how I'm acting, what I'm working towards. Will that make the ancestors proud? Will it make them happy? I see a lot of stuff online about my ancestors' wildest dreams. And I want us to be that, you know. I've seen stuff talk about, hey, man, your ancestors wanted you to rest. They want you to do X, Y, and Z. I'm my ancestors' wildest dreams. All of this beautiful rhetoric, right? But then when I think about some of the stuff I see online, I go, I don't think the ancestors would be super proud of that, you know. I've seen cats with Malcolm X tattooed on their body, lions and pyramids and all of this stuff, do a lot of goofy stuff that Baba Malcolm would not be proud of. I think about myself in this as well when I think about Malcolm and Fred Hampton when they talk about certain topics. So I think it's a good thing to reflect on, man. I think it's good to reflect when we think about the stuff that we find issue with. Not saying that we can't find issue with certain things, but to the degree in which we find offense and trauma from it. I saw this one cat with a Malcolm X hat, this big brother that's a big prominent person talk about this white lady was racist towards him and he was just traumatized. And I think about the discussion about microaggressions and certain things like that, and I go, man, our ancestors dealt with 1,000,000 times more. I think about stuff I complain about. Man, I'm mad at this, I don't like this. And I go, man, what will my ancestors say right now? What did they have to deal with? When we think about the barriers we face, man, I can't do this, they won't let me, whatever it is, I go, man, our ancestors literally 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, man, they dealt with 1,000,000 times worse. And what did they do? They created something beautiful for us that we can now thrive in. And it makes me go, man, if I can really tap into the ancestors, venerate them, love them, think about them, and take their work ethic or take their level of resilience and determination and use that in conjunction with the privilege that I have right now, what would I be able to create? What would we be able to create if we could take that and move it into now and not use what they made as an opportunity to be a little less than, I'll say, and I'm not going to go into detail about that. So anyway, I just wanted to drop that off, man. When stuff gets hard, when it looks rough, I think about the ancestors, man, and I think about what they dealt with, and I go, you know what? I'm all right. I could do more. I could be more because of them, you know? Just like the sisters said, because of them we can, and that's 100% right. So the next time we are in any kind of like modes or issues or something, like, man, look to the ancestors, man. You'll find your answers. You'll find your strength. You'll find your spirit. You'll find your determination. You'll find your courage. I promise you. Now I'm talking about.
So we back up in here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I go with the ad-libs, my bad.
Shout out to the brother for, you know what I'm saying, his wise words.
Representing a good question.
Yeah,
Like,
that's usual.
I like that one.
You know what I'm saying? So, topic being, are we making our ancestors proud? Is it the work you putting in? You know what I'm saying? Do you think your ancestors would be proud of it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or at least that's what I took.
Yeah, I mean, I took it that way after you explained it to me a little bit more, because I was thinking, like, you know what I mean, like, you get caught doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Like, your grandma saw that.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I mean, I don't want to think like that.
Yeah.
Because if you think, because you know what kind of dude I am, right? You already know where I'm going with it. But I'm gonna finish my statement anyway, right? I don't like to think, you know what I'm saying, on the aspect
Day-to-day almost.
yeah, they watching you, you know what I'm saying? Because if I was an ancestor and I was above watching down on everybody, I wouldn't watch one motherfucker all day, because it'd probably be like watching soap operas all day, right?
Yeah, you would catch
but
up.
yeah, so you know what I'm saying, I catch up to you, because I definitely don't want to see you play with yourself from the other side, right? So I would like to hope that my ancestors ain't looking at me like this nigga.
Yeah. This nigga.
This little pervert here, god damn, boy. Leave your shit alone. Get your shit a break. Get your shit a break, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to go there with it, right? Like they watch me at all times. I gotta live right by this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But so I like to say, you know what I'm saying? Are they proud of the man I've become? You know what I'm saying? And I hope so. You know what I'm saying? I would think so. You know what I'm saying? Because I like I said, no one can say I cheated you, robbed you. I mean, yeah, I robbed some niggas, right? But you know what I'm saying? That was as a youth. But no one, but like legitly, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been an upstanding dude. I always said what I felt. I was truthful to every person that I allowed into my circle. Because this motherfucker's on the outside of the circle. Yeah, you getting robbed, you getting stolen.
Yeah.
I done my dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't, right? You know what I'm saying?
But I think that has a lot to do with it too, and I learned that from my parents.
Yeah.
And like when you're in your 20s and you're going through shit,
Yeah.
and then you get to your 30s,
Trying to figure out life.
and then you kind of figure it out in your 30s, and you aren't really doing anything that's very big to you, but you're getting a lot of props from your parents for like, it's good to see you, still going, still persevering and stuff. Like they give you props for something that's so minute to you because they're seeing the whole mission, the end product almost.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's saying where your ancestors looking down at you.
Yeah.
Like what you're trying to accomplish, the person that you become from making those mistakes, stealing on niggas and robbing them and shit, you're not that person anymore. You've learned something.
Yeah.
Like if you continue that same stupid ass life and didn't learn anything, then I can
It would
understand.
be the disappointment.
Yeah. But I mean, because you can only do but that much.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna say maybe you weren't meant to be great, but maybe we weren't meant to be that great. But your plot is your plot. Did you do correctly with your plot?
Right.
I think that's more what it's about. Because I think for a lot of times we're not paying attention to what our plot is. We see a lot of other plots that
and you feel like you. I think social media, TV, all that shit fuck you up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you see other people living a life and you thinking that's what life's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? When, like I said, you know what I mean, I would like to say that I think my ancestors are proud of me because I'm not gonna act like I figured it all out.
Yeah,
right?
of course not. Yeah.
But one of my favorite quotes is shit. You may not be able to change the whole world, but if you change your world, you change enough.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like everybody in my world that I've come in contact with would feel like that's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? He's righteous. You know what I'm saying? He's always been what he said. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that I've come in contact with will say that. So that's
be proud of.
Yeah, you should be proud of the man that I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a man.
And that's what I'm striving every day to make.
To be a better man. You know what I'm saying?
And at this age, look, bro, I'm talking about some great beats. It's about being an example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like being an example with
for their kids, your kids,
yeah,
they kids,
all
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, these kids.
Yeah, those kids.
Exactly. You feel me? But yeah.
And not to say, I guess I'll take it somewhere else. Because I thought about it when you said TV and social media, and I think that's what comes in what scares me with screen time, and not really knowing how to bring her screen time in.
Yeah.
Because it was a reason why we weren't allowed to watch so much TV. Because we're getting all those stupid ass plots. Stuff that is not for you. Right. Stuff that confuse you even more. Like all that stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff that makes you question yourself.
Yeah, lead you in the wrong direction.
All that stuff is going in if you're watching, you know, that's what TV is. Yeah. That's basically what
programming.
it is.
Television programming.
So
it's programming.
So I'm understanding now why, you know what I mean, we couldn't just sit in front of the TV all goddamn day. Yeah. When now it's kind of like the phone, which is the TV, is connected to us and them. But we have the wherewithal to understand, like, no, I can scroll past and all that. Well, for a child, it's like
they just absorbing it there because children are sponges, so they absorbing all that. I be trying to tell that to my baby, like, yo, I need you to stop listening to this depressing ass music. You know what I'm saying? Just want to be emo because everybody emo now. You know what I'm saying? Want to be depressed. You want black shit around your eyes. You want your fingernails black. You want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. That it's about the energies. You know what I'm saying? And if you allow sad energies into your circle, it's gonna permeate inside. You know what I'm saying? You eat onions come out your pores. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. These kids is getting onions these days, and that shit coming out their pores. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they crying.
Yeah, that's why they always crying. That's why they always smelly. Fuck wrong with y'all? Little shits. But yeah, man, it's, you know what I'm saying. But even still, like, I still think, like, even to this, you know what I'm saying, from where our ancestors came from, there has been a lot of advancements made.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
But, like you said, man, what are we doing with this shit?
Yeah, yeah. That's the, because it's like, it's been a lot, but it's like small ass increments, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's hard to say because we didn't go through what we got through. Like, whatever that increment was, we didn't have to go through that, so it looked small to us. Right. We don't know what they were going through. So you don't want to, you know what I mean, look down on that or whatever, but it's...
That's another thing I've noticed. Like, every generation, every 10, 20 year gap of our ancestry, you know what I'm saying? They went through something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be war, it be disease, it be, you know what I'm saying, slavery, it be, you know what I'm saying? And this generation...
Yeah, it was crazy. I seen a post about, I guess people that are born in like 80 or 81 or whatever. Yeah. Like the 4 or 5 things we've been through though.
Right.
Like, you know it was like some big shit.
You born in 80 and up, man. You went through wars, you went through famines.
Yes, man. God, I wish I remember the post, but yeah, it ended with the pandemic, which is not even over.
Yeah,
type shit, you know what I mean?
One
day we'll talk about that, man. That's funny. Like, one day we'll talk about that. I'll stop being an asshole and we'll talk about that, man.
It is what it is, bro.
But yeah, I definitely like that, what Mom brought to the table with that's something to think about. That's something for y'all to think about, though. You know what I mean? Are you making your ancestors proud? Are you making the generation under you proud too? Because they're looking up to you.
Yeah.
Are you being a good example? So you gotta look at it both ways. Are you being a good example? Or are you making them proud?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's my mission.
And I think you'll do better if you go by that. You know what I'm saying? If you think, am I making? Don't think, are they watching me?
Yes. I mean,
We all know.
they watch it. Two Chuck told y'all that.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, it's a cold world, man. Yeah, it's a cold world.
It's a
cold world. It's all the same shit.
But let's go and go to break. Come back with a top 5.
All right,
Cool.
do it.
Thank you for supporting the 9-Time Bowel movement. Where along with the convo, we try to give y'all segments like support your own, support is important, and flag football won't enough though, because support is important, and we gotta support our own. Deuce also brings you with your goof ass, a segment you better not end up on. Along with the necessary and unnecessary conversations we have, are intended to support the homies and those we see grinding, making things happen, big or small. If you know someone who needs some shine, DM Mo or Deuce so we can show love and send followers, subscribers, customers, or whatever. Now I'm talking about. Yep.
Yes, sir. What was that shit?
I thought you were going to say something. I was working on my non-cutting off business and shit. So the nigga say something, I'll be quiet real quick. But I was definitely about to say Maul's meaningless. I was like, Maul's meaningless top 5 list, man.
Meaningful.
Yeah.
This shit means something to me.
Always, yo.
Yeah.
When this one goes, this is given to us, right?
This was a shout out to my shorty and shit.
Okay. Shout out to Long Sports.
To
my shorty.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Renee. But this one was a suggestion given to us. The top 5 cereals.
Definitely a strong one.
Did you? I guess because I don't eat cereal no more.
I love cereal.
I don't eat that
I don't eat it enough. Not like a requirement though, but for me to say I love cereal, I don't really. I'm not looking for it enough. I think breakfast is important. You think breakfast is important? Breakfast is you don't skip breakfast?
Yeah, I skip breakfast sometimes.
You do?
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast every day.
Okay.
But I gotta eat something before.
Put something on your stomach?
Yeah, you gotta put something on your stomach.
Oh yeah, me and my lady get into it. I'm here. Me and my lady get into it because Lil Mama's just like me when it comes to sports. So she don't eat before she play.
Right.
And it might be a game at 11 o'clock. And I still be on that type of time.
Right.
And niece be like, but you gotta have something on your stomach. I'm like, but athletes don't, you know what I mean? They just, I don't know, something. And it's more about me.
As long as you ain't empty.
Yeah. And that's what Niece's saying about.
That's how you pass the hell out.
Putting something healthy. Like, and not just a donut real quick or something like that, but no, actually something small and healthy, like maybe some fruit or something like that, you know, put in something. Yeah, I just be out there stuff. Like, that's why we gonna be going to Hooters after the games. Like, you're ready to eat.
But you do gotta put something on your stomach, you know what I'm saying?
That's why you gotta have a woman, man. She tell you what's right.
Like I say, them early games, I don't eat for no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because but you can't eat
that.
nothing. It's about eating heavy, like you said, eating light, eating good, some nutritionist to give you a layer without, you know what I mean? I can't eat nothing heavy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
A bowl of cereal wouldn't be considered heavy, though.
Milk is dairy products are mucus creators.
Okay.
So it may not be heavy, but it's congested.
Okay.
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 So
Still got a list though.
clogging up. Yeah, I mean, you know,
Still got my favorite 5.
because everybody had that Saturday morning.
Yeah, boy.
My list come from them Saturday mornings watching cartoons, eating the cereal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I do the same thing on Sundays sometimes.
Yeah.
Watching football. Do the wings of football or wings of cereal.
Wings of cereal.
And I think, man, that's the thing about cereal. Like, it might be 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I was getting some cereal, dog. That's a snack at this age, bro. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Now, before we get into that, let me go ahead and say, I don't eat cereal. Like I said, I don't eat cereal no more because milk is a mucus creator.
Yeah.
Dr. Sebi told me that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dairy products are mucus creators.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what clog up the system.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and adults, humans.
Mm-hmm.
Humans shouldn't drink cow milk anyway, but that's a whole nother
That's a whole other story.
Yeah. But
I try to move to almond milk.
almond milk.
Yeah. But
Which
it's,
is
I don't know.
nuts crushed in water. Water nuts.
Alright, so my first one is Apple Jacks, yo. And it's funny because when we was making the list, I realized It's more about the milk to me, like how the milk tastes after.
You like
And my girl, when my girl ever catch me drinking the milk, she like. I mean, you know what I mean?
Is you one of them niggas with the milk mustache? You go deep.
That shit good, bro.
You be at the end and shit.
But yeah, Apple Jacks, man.
Apple
The
Jacks,
milk,
yeah,
man. It's more
yeah.
about the milk, man. That shit
Apple
fire.
Jacks was good, sir. I used to like Apple Jacks as a kid.
Back in the day when they had the little 8 box, I don't be seeing them no more. The little
Yeah, the
small
little
joints.
boxes that came.
Yes, I don't be seeing them joints no more. You get like,
Oh, that's one of them. Ooh, okay. So this one, my joint, Sugar Smacks, bro.
okay,
I used to
okay.
love them shits.
Yeah.
And it came in the pot.
Yeah, yeah,
pack
yeah.
with the Apple Jacks.
That's the one with the
Sugar
frog,
Smacks.
right?
Yeah, the frog. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Sugar Smacks. You know what I'm saying? He was the pimping this frog since the WB joint.
That's
That's why the WB dude is like a cousin or something.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? He like the hood version of the WB. What was the WB the hood version?
I
of
think
the frog
I
family?
definitely think the WB is that's the hood. So we definitely.
And they was all related to the Frog and Toad from the children's books.
Okay. Learn something new every day, man. Yeah. When you said the 8-pack
Yeah.
and you was hype, I thought you was gonna say cornflakes. All right.
Nah, Sugar Smacks, bro. Them joints was vicious.
All right. My next one would be Cocoa Pebbles. Again, it's about the milk. Because as I told you, with these Cocoa Pebbles, I will pour chocolate syrup on top of that before I get, before I get it in. You know what I mean?
Right,
so I'm
right.
really left with chocolate milk. You know? Like it's really all about the milk, man. Like,
Okay.
yeah, definitely Cocoa Pebbles,
Okay.
man.
Alright, so since you got Cocoa Pebbles, I'm gonna go with the original, the OG joints with the Fruity Pebbles, because that was
That's
my
fine.
shit too. But you gotta eat them jokes in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's
You know
saltiness.
what
I'm not
saying?
here
Yeah,
for that.
saltiness
That
was the
shit
shit.
not good at all.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it was great for them first 10 seconds.
Stupid ass question that people always ask. Do you pour the milk in first or the cereal?
Cereal first.
I don't understand people that actually answer the other way. Like, what do you mean?
You pour the cereal on
I
top of
mean,
that?
so maybe it's the OCD people. Like they know their measurement.
Yeah.
Maybe they fall into that.
I don't know. You know.
I mean, I've heard. No, but that's a question I've heard before.
I
You know
just
what I
need
mean?
my cereal to float a little bit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Depending on the cereal too.
you
though.
pouring, yeah.
Yeah, depending on the
I
cereal.
mean, but you
Somebody
want a
ain't
whole bowl of milk.
Yeah, that's true. But some shit don't. I don't know. I don't want to say something you might say. So, or cereal you might say. Might name something that goes by.
Yeah.
Who go with it?
I said Fruity Pebbles. You said Cocoa Pebbles. So you said Cocoa Pebbles first.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying?
Honey bunches of oats.
Honey bunches of oats.
Yeah, that's on some I done got an old type shit. I'm trying to help
You
type
sound like
shit.
an old nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yep.
Sound like
And I told you I'd
granddad
be cheap if I get the
You need these essential vitamins and minerals in your shit.
up to the point now I get the generic version. Then I buy a whole bag of granola.
Right.
Pour that bitch in there and shake that thing up. So it's just hella granola. Yeah, so I guess I am.
So you put it a little extra on top.
Yep, yep.
Okay. All right. Frosted Flakes for me.
Okay, that's some OG shit. Though.
Yeah, because they're great. But this shows
That milk be good too, though. Now I think about it.
Yeah,
That's a good
real
milk.
sweet. And the cinnamon joints was delicious too. I don't know if you had.
Oh
it.
yeah, nope.
But
The
cinnamon-
Coke, when they came up with the chocolate ones.
Yeah, nah. I ain't.
Yeah, when people kind of venture out, I don't really rock
I won't
with
go
it like
too
that.
deep. Into yeah, I ain't never go to the. Like I said, when I became an adult, the milk shit was done for me. But
It's funny that I said that when they venture out, I don't really rock with them. Because my next one is the Halloween edition of Captain Crunch, because it turned the milk green. So it's all about the milk, y'all.
like
It's all
green
about the
milk.
milk. No, it's just, I guess the child in me, like, it's
you
green.
like to play with your milk and shit. One of them niggas used to blow bubbles and shit.
But yeah, I mean, and Captain Crunch is good, but it's not good enough to make the list by itself. But I just remember that I like the Halloween joint. You
You
know
like
what
the
I
Halloween?
mean?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go with Frosted Rice Krispies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's frosted. It's
Yeah, because they were
second or third frosted one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, you gotta have sugar and shit.
Yeah.
That's why don't nobody ever pick Wheaties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was
There ain't no
trash.
sugar on that
So
shit.
you definitely just buying it for the box.
Yeah, you buying it for the superstar on the cover. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Joint
Yeah.
might be worth some money in the day.
Yeah,
You might
definitely.
spend what $3, $4, $5 on the joint. and
If
Then
that,
it'd be worth
depending on
10.
where you at. Cereal costs an absurd amount of money. Cereal costs a lot of money now, first of all. But depending on where you at, just the difference is like,
You eat cereal now. The cereal you eat now ain't the cereal you had when you was a kid.
that's facts. Those are funny posts. Those,
Them shits is real though.
the tricks,
Yeah.
that's
They
the one I
not the same
remember.
shit?
They're not, they were fruits back in the day.
Yeah,
Like,
they
it was
were.
grapes.
They was like
Man,
grapes.
these colorful circles. Fuck.
Yeah. They get lazy.
I'm mad.
They got lazy on you. Took it all from you.
Yeah,
They was once fruit. I remember the joint had like a little blueberry or whatever the fuck. The purple joint that was all over. Yeah.
You said the fourth one?
Yeah,
you just said the first one.
Yeah.
Well, my last one, actually got better with time again, me. Mainly because I guess like they have more sugar and cinnamon to the joint. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man. It's like an
OG joint.
OG classic, dog. Like,
classic.
yeah, they got the swirls on them and shit now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's. Yeah, I was about to say that funny thing. I did say it. But when dude found shrimp tails in his front in the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Shrimp tail?
Shrimp tails. Yeah, like shrimp tails. You didn't hear about this?
Nah.
It's funny because the person that found it was Topanga's husband.
Huh? Like in real life?
Yeah, in real life, she's married. I don't know her real name. She's Topanga.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know her real name either,
Yeah.
but I know who you're talking about when you say Topanga.
But yeah, that'll be a funny top 5 too. But yeah, man, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man.
Okay.
Favorite cereal of all time, bro.
All right. Yeah. I already gave my favorite cereal of all time.
Yeah, it's the first time I think I actually did it. Or
Yeah.
well, I actually just saved the one. That's how I feel.
So for my last joint, for my last hit, I'm gonna go back to the classic. But yeah, cause everybody love. Shout out to Bernie Mac, Milk and Cud. So I like the little cookie crisp joint.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause they were real little cookies.
Actual
Shit.
cookies.
I love them
Oh,
shit.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I was a cookie head. as a
That's
kid.
one of them cereals you can just
Yeah.
have in your hand
you can
type
have
shit.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get them joints like
Because I remember some kids actually bringing like bags.
just the bags of
Because
cookies.
there's only some cereals you can actually do that with.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that was one of them.
Yeah,
Cookies.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So that was an OG classic.
Okay.
And
I like
cookies
that.
and milk.
Yeah.
That was the cereal.
I'm waiting for Texas top 5. I want to see what it is. Because I always wonder, is that a generation thing? Is it a Texas thing? Like,
Or
they got different cities in Texas?
is it regional shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I got Quisp down there.
What the fuck is crisps? Fuck is that? Is that a bug?
Oh, shit. Yeah, man. But yeah, but another one.
Yeah, it's
Good one.
We back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to all the things that happened during the week.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
We love you. We love you, man.
We out, man.
Put the movement on the hoodie, they support a nigga. Hoodie season, I'm an autumn killer. All I rock is my lines and the homie.
Yep. Support your own because,
Support is important.
like I keep telling y'all, man, if it ain't Southside did it, if it ain't SBthoClothing / Now I'm talking about, it's probably my homie Before the Fame, who also has a company called ShaStyles Designs, where he just makes shirts that you like or a design that you like. This one, for some reason our kids were out of school earlier this week, but the owner Christopher, we acknowledge
His was.
that part. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put this on right there. You can. Yeah, that part.
And the only Trump we fuck with is Tiana. Motherfucker, you already know what it is. Say shit ain't there like Bart with Pot. You don't understand. You know what I'm talking about? Check me out. But we got them all shapes, sizes, and colors. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get them to you. You know what I'm saying? We working through a pandemic. Get that. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo.
I ain't never done nothing like this, folks. I don't really have a particular topic. I kind of just want to go with the flow, go with what y'all got going on.
All right. So do you want to chill or you want to have a serious conversation? Because it's either gonna be the first part where we be chilling, or it's gonna be the serious conversation, which is which is the second part. And I
Go ahead.
I would say the top 5, but the top 5 involves a lot of talking over each other, and I don't think that'll work too good with you being on the phone. What you think?
Yeah.
Not a problem.
The top 5, you think it'll still work? All right, so you
want to do this show, go.
okay. So yeah, it can be either one. It can either be the top 5 joint, it can be the serious topic, or we can just talk about shoot the shit at the beginning of the show. I actually think that might be the best one to shoot the shit.
Shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And look, man, I'm down for what works. So.
All right, and this shit actually sound clearer than I thought it would.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jeffersons.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
Cause we be moving on up.
Moving on up.
To the east side, to a deluxe
Let's
apartment
apartment
in the
sky.
sky. Moving on. My uncle had a moving company named Moving On Up.
Swear.
And white people would be like, yeah, so y'all moving on up. And the dude we work with, you know what I'm saying? He was a dope fiend, you know what I'm saying? He would come to work just to get enough money to buy the dope, and then you wouldn't see him for a couple of days until the money ran out.
Yeah.
And he knew to get back. But yeah, moving on up. Every time, like I said, we would bust up in the white people's house, and they be like, oh, so y'all moving on up? And they be like, we moving on up, moving on up. Like, man, stop this shit, man. Fucking tap dancing for
That's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, stop tap
It
dancing.
was fun the first time. I like, you were like,
Yeah.
oh, this one.
And then we about to get it, you know what I'm saying? We humping these. It's bad enough, like, you know what I'm saying? We was doing amazing shit for moving furniture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could get a dresser with a hump strap.
Yeah,
and be
sure.
gone.
Yeah, he was crushing, dog.
Yeah, he was crushing.
But in that bar he said about, I wrote that down. That bar he said about Jenna and Ali.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking bar, bro.
That's the truth.
That's the thing I want to talk about. Like, y'all, everybody y'all mad. Like, are we ever gonna talk about the use of the word bitches? Like, that's not what y'all mad about? That's what I would be mad about, my nigga. God,
Ain't none of us mad about that shit. Nobody mad about him calling them bitches. Then the nigga said, I'll lead y'all. I just want y'all to suck my dick. But nobody mad about that. You mad about the shit he said about trans?
It is funny because you can hear the laughs go down.
Yeah,
So like, you
yeah.
hear the
I think this nigga Dave funny and shit. He said you can tell women need a good leader.
I'll do it.
I do it.
Like, you already established, I'm a feminist.
Yes.
Like, he was
Yeah,
crushing,
he was
bro.
crushing, bro. That
Like,
shit,
yeah.
that shit when I was in the club and the bitch ran down over me, I had to change my voice real quick. I was smacking this shit out you. Real Panthers like.
My fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm just gonna go on a little shout out to Dark joint.
Okay.
Just because they only really made one song I like ever, and it was
Ever.
because they were smoking on hay.
Crucial conflict. Okay, we just shout niggas out
Man,
now.
let it go. Yeah, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna shout them out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Crucial Conflict. I used to love that song, bro.
Yeah.
I was just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a country boy at heart.
And it's funny because it came out
So
right on the tail end of Bone being out. So it's a little conflict on
And that's
over
another
there.
joint. You
That's
know,
nice, bro.
Bone Thugs, but Bone Thugs is definitely a better
Better than that fun,
Definitely
yeah.
a better group. That's not.
Yeah.
I probably should have said them.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, that should have been a segue to
No, because they was my one of my
what you told me.
yeah, one of my honorable mentions, Crucial Conflict. But I think I was probably thinking about I don't know.
I'm probably thinking about that.
I'm a little but yeah. So
That's it.
Bone for real.
Yeah, Pac-Man had the cereal. Yeah, Mr. T had the cereal.
I ain't never had one of that.
I had that shit. I remember eating that shit. Who, Alf?
Think that?
Nah, I don't remember that.
You trust Al?
Alf and some cereal, some pussy. Yeah, I'd have definitely ate some Alf cereal, goddamn. Yeah, everything like that.
It tastes like it too.
Yeah, my cousin used to say that shit. Every time he got something to eat, he'd bite it and be like, it tastes just like pussy. Like, nigga. Nigga. Let me taste it. Them joints was good.
Oreos?